celebrations in the spring. Tradition is all around at Berry. Students, faculty, staff, and alumni gather throughout the year to connect Berry's past with its present to create a meaningful future.
The legacy began in 1973. That was the year NCAA Division II was born. And since the very first day, our division has shaped generations of student athletes with a true sense of academics, athletics, and community. That is 5 decades of graduations, championships, teamwork, and personal development. 50 years of shaping student athletes into world-class leaders. NCAA Division II. Our division, our legacy.
If you're going to chase your dreams, remember, they're faster than you think.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Can I call you Rose? Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose? physical.
The first 50 years of the Sunshine State Conference inspired champions and built a legacy rooted in excellence. A legacy built from a single sport to a conference of national champions. Threaded through geography, fueled by growth, defined by excellence. 135 team national titles, 173 individual champions, and hundreds of Scholar All-Americans. Always at the top of NCAA Division II. Looking ahead, we reflect on where we started, where we are, and where we're going. The Sunshine State Conference, where success thrives.
Through contributions to the Buck Club, members support Barry University student athletes with professional development experiences, academic services, and individual team needs for all 13 of our sports. This past year, we added 3 more titles, bringing our total to 22 NCAA national championships. Men's and women's tennis added their 4th and 5th championships respectively, and men's soccer won their 1st in program history.
Hello everyone, and this may come as a little bit of a surprise to you, but even as the head coach here at Barry University basketball, I am a member of the Buck Club. And I think the reason I'm inspired to do that is because through the years I've seen the benefits that the players, the coaches, and our athletic department receive when these donations are made. So I'm going to invite you to join me and become part of something that's really exciting and really can have a big effect on our success.
Your gift to the Buck Club helps support more than 200 student athletes as they strive to achieve athletic and academic excellence. Please consider making a gift today and join the ship.
Do you want more recognition for your team?
Who should I ask if I have any problems? How can I share my ideas?
How can you get involved and make it yours? Joining Student Athlete Advisory Committee allows your voice to be heard.
The mission of SAC is to enhance the total student athlete experience by promoting opportunity, protecting welfare, and fostering a positive image. Who is SAC?
SAC members are student athletes supporting other student athletes. SAC members vote on rules, partner with great organizations such as Make-A-Wish and Team Impact, and build pride on campus and in the community.
There are 3 different levels of SAC to get involved in. At the campus level, there are 307 Division II institutions that sponsor SAC. Each campus SAC is led by an athletic administrator and a committee made up of student athletes from a variety of athletic teams.
There are 24 Division II conferences, each with their own conference SAC. The representatives share best practices, success stories, and new ideas that can be brought back to each campus SAC.
A national SAC is made up of one student athlete from each of the 24 Division II conferences. These student athletes are your voice and are charged with the responsibility of relaying the overall student athlete voice for the division.
Your voice has value.
Get involved.
Take ownership in your experience.
Leave a legacy.
Make it yours.
It's on us, all of us, to make sexual assault unacceptable.
We are NCAA Division II student athletes, faculty members, and athletics administrators made up of 24 conferences and 300 institutions.
Over 110,000 Division II student athletes.
Together we stand and take the pledge to be more than a bystander, to get a friend home safe.
It's our responsibility to step in, stand up, to do something, to say anything, to hold our friends accountable, to stop sexual assault in any way we can.
It's on me, it's on you, it's on us.
So let's be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem.
Anyone can be the victim. Everyone can be the solution. It's on us to stand up and not stand by. Because when you're a victim of sexual assault, no one should stand alone.
Here are a few tips that can help. Talk to your friends honestly and openly about sexual assault.
Don't be a bystander. If you see something, intervene in any way you can.
Be direct. Ask someone who looks like they may need help if they're okay.
Take the pledge at itsonus.org and be a part of the solution.
We took the pledge and decided to stand up against sexual assault. Now it's your turn to do the same.
We are challenging every Division II campus to take the pledge, to make a statement, and to make sexual assault unacceptable, because
It's on us.
At Barry University, students enjoy a vibrant campus life surrounded by traditions both new and old. From the first day on campus, students will find plenty to do. From the Glow Party and Founders Week in the fall to Homecoming and Festival of Nations in the spring. Tradition is all around at Barry. Students, faculty, staff, and alumni gather throughout the year to connect Barry's past with its present to create a meaningful future.
The legacy began in 1973. That was the year NCAA Division II was born. And since the very first day, our division has shaped generations of student athletes with a true sense of academics, athletics, and community. That is 5 decades of graduations, championships, teamwork, and personal development. 50 years of shaping student athletes into world-class leaders. NCAA Division II. Our division, our legacy.
If you're going to chase your dreams, remember, they're faster than you think.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Can I call you Rose? Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you?
ground. And there's the goal.
The first 50 years of the Sunshine State Conference inspired champions and built a legacy rooted in excellence. A legacy built from a single sport to a conference of national champions. Threaded through geography, fueled by growth, defined by excellence. 135 team national titles, 173 individual champions, and hundreds of Scholar All-Americans. Always at the top of NCAA Division II. Looking ahead, we reflect on where we started, where we are, and where we're going.
Mic check.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Apologize for the technical difficulties. We're back up and running here on the SSC Digital Network. Daniel Torres alongside Daniel Horowitz. Again, apologize for the technical difficulties, but we're here in the bottom of the first at Buccaneers softball field. The last two games of the regular season for the Buccaneers, as Tampa's entering this one 33-11 overall, 28 in the conference. Possible postseason coming up for the Spartans and for the Buccaneers. 24-29 overall, 11-17 in the conference for the Bucks. As the Bucks are going to get bases loaded, Daniel.
Yeah, it's been an eventful start to this game so far. Spartans able to plate one in the top of the first off an RBI single, and now Bucks answering with their own threat. Bases loaded here as Barry strikes, picking up their first hit of the game.
Last night, unfortunate for the Buccaneers. They went out ahead. Third inning was big for the Spartans. They took the lead and never looked back. Took the victory, first game of the series. The Bucks in a good position here with the bases loaded and just one out. You want to avoid a double play ball if you're the Bucks with Chandler Berry at the plate.
Oh, yeah. Big thing is answering the run production early, though. This Spartans offense can score in a hurry.
Strike counted 1-1. It is another hot one today. Probably worse than last night. Grounded right to third. Force out at home. Throw the first. Safe at first. It is second out, so Tampa keeps the lead at 1-0. Heads up play over at third by Jenna Newpaver.
Yeah, great job to get the lead runner and protect the tying run. Infield's playing in, and she's able to make the quick turn. They almost turned two off it as well.
Players to watch: Cam Feast for Tampa, Maya Tucker for the Buccaneers. Strike counted to Vivian Billiard. And with all the construction we got back there, it'd be great. We invest for baseball or softball, a little pool in the middle. Fans can enjoy.
I know I'd enjoy a pool right now.
That would be fantastic. Might do that after these two games today.
Got here at 10 in the morning to set up, and I've been sweating ever since.
Yeah, I was outside over. Tennis is hosting NCAA tournament right here on campus. Just checking that out a little bit. Supporting our Bucks. Our final two games of the season and our final broadcast until September. Swing and a miss. And that's a strikeout, and Tampa is going to protect their 1-0 lead heading to the second inning. Welcome to the top of the second Buccaneers softball field with Olivia Feldman, who came in as a pinch hitter last night, into the lineup for game number 2. Up high, let's take a look at how the Bucks line up. Out in center field is Maya Tucker. Out in second, Sarah Schaefer. The DP, Harper Bunn. Out in left field, Sarah Langley. Out in first, Chandler Berry. Out in right field, Vivian Billiard. The catcher is Kiara Struve. Out in third base, Sadie Hathaway. Shortstop, Cameron Marquise. And in the circle, Samantha Rosenberger. This is hit out in the right field. That's hit well. That's up against the fence. Going for second is Feldman, and she's in there with a leadoff double.
That one's hit well, and not able to get the proper read in right field as she doesn't backtrack enough, goes off the wall. And the Spartans threatened again here in the second, but how about that job from Coda Travers and the defense to get off the field back in the first inning? Stranded the bases loaded. Bucks had bases loaded with 1 out and couldn't get the tying run across.
Showing bunt. Strike counted. Wind up pitch, showing bunt again. Up in the air, but up against the net. Strike 2. We head into the summer. It will be a busy time for sports. FIFA World Cup starts in June, ending in July. We'll have games here at Miami at Hard Rock Stadium.
Now you're rooting for Argentina there, right?
Absolutely not. This is popped up. Maya Tucker tracking it. Gets it for out number 1. Feldman holds it second. Yeah, you can tell I'm wearing my Spain shorts today, so
it's ready already.
Yep, gotta root for my team.
That's a productive out if you're the Bucks, able to hold the lead runner at second and keep them from advancing. Now Spartan's going to need a base hit to score this run.
Outside pitch. Alexis Martin went the distance yesterday. Was solid, struggled towards the end of the game. This is fouled out towards the street. Bucks looking to even the series. Haven't won an SSC series since April 3rd against Lynn. Outside.
Yeah, and you mentioned the game yesterday from Alexis Martin, but also going back to the previous series, she had to go the distance in the first game and almost win a complete game, but that game went to extra innings and wasn't able to make it out of the 8th. But she's been tasked with some heavy inning games this season. Leads the team in total innings pitched with over 130.
Lennox Ulrich at the bottom of the order. Got a piece of the ball there. Fouled it back, 2-2.
Second most innings on this team from starters is starter today, Samantha Rosenberger, 60 and a third coming into this game. ERA over 6 on the season, though.
We're going to get a full count here. Good attendance at Buccaneers softball field this afternoon, despite how hot it is.
Well, the Spartans fans travel well, seems like.
Wind up the delivery, up high, ball 4, and so 2 on for the Spartans. And they've been capitalizing with working at bats in the count.
Now batting the third baseman, number 3.
And Rosenberger's been prone to walking hitters this season, 35 walks to only 34 strikeouts, so not the greatest ratio. 322 batting average against as well. Struggling to shut down this Tampa lineup early on. 3 hitters in the Spartans lineup, hitting over 300 on the season.
It's a little bit of a dip, I would say, almost a sophomore slump from compared to last year, which was fantastic.
Yeah, ERA was under 4 last season.
This bouncing again. It's 2-0. And Strube wants to talk it over, heading out to the circle.
And I see a lot of fastball from Rosenberger, but I think the struggle this year in comparison to last year has been the command. You know, the walks, like I just highlighted, have come in bunches. And like you highlighted as well, falling behind in counts early and often. And when you fall behind, unfortunately, that can allow hitters to tee off on something they like in the zone.
Out one went out, and there's a swing and a miss by Jenna Newpaver. He gets the first strike on the board. I mentioned last night on the broadcast that the streak in the SSC is over for Tampa. 3 straight conference titles. It ends this year with St. Leo taking the title. This one fouled up against the net, so for Rosenberger, he's able to get the count to 2-2 after falling behind.
Still a great season, though, for Tampa. 32 wins on the year. Prime for postseason play, potentially. And, I mean, what's really impressed me, Tampa, of course, they have some good hitters, which has been on display early on, but also the pitching.
And there's a strikeout for Rosenberger, and was able to come back and get the out. And that puts 2 outs on the board.
Huge out, and she's worked well ever since the leadoff double.
Now batting, the designated player, number 4.
Able to get the shallow pop-up to center field for the first out, and then gets a nice strikeout swinging against Newpaver. Picks up K number 35 of the season.
Foul into the back netting for Zekman. Pooper in the infield, that falls foul. Great job over at third by Hathaway to let that fall and roll out. Saw something similar last night from Maggie Boyd, did the same thing. That's good heads up and awareness.
21 hits on the year for Zekman, hitting a hair under 270.
Outside, first ball.
And a pretty big RBI spot here. She hit 498 in high school. Almost a 500 average player.
That's ridiculous. Grounded up the middle, past Marquise. They're going to hold the runner at third. That was a good throw from Maya Tucker out in center.
Yeah, it was.
So bases loaded for the Spartans with 2 outs, and they did some 2-out damage in the third last night.
Now batting.
Well, and that's what Zekman can do as a hitter, but also the Spartans lineup. They don't have a ton of home runs on the season, but do have a ton of hits, and the team average is way up.
And you know how they say in basketball, some of these players, you're a guaranteed walking bucket? This is similar for Cam Feast, almost a guaranteed hit. Only caught out last night, or put out last night, 1 time.
Comes into this one hitting 394, slugging 545. Both team leads in those marks.
Has to count at 1-1.
And really, the top 4 of this lineup is really dangerous. You can see the on-base numbers on full display here as back-to-back innings Spartans have threatened.
This is fouled out towards the parking lot.
Cam Feast transferring into Tampa from Florida Gulf Coast, where she spent her first 2 seasons.
Grounded up the middle, the flip!
He got him?
Save!
Oh.
And Marquise wants a challenge.
That's going to be close.
Yeah, Coach Cotter is going to challenge that. That's going to be really close.
I don't think she dropped the ball. It looked in time.
So we're going to get a review here, and we're going to come back to the broadcast. I thought so too, but. First three of this lineup, new paper, Beckman, Leeds. Did you hear the? I know you're not really close to the soccer, but did you hear the whole story about Real Madrid this week? So on Tuesday, one of our two players get into an argument, like verbally, and then Wednesday the argument continued, and the player punched him in the face. He knocked him out, and when he fell, he cracked his head open. Welcome back. We're going to take a look at this replay to review the call on the field stands. It's safe.
Yeah, it was a bang play. I mean, makes sense that they side with the original call on the field. I don't know if there was enough to overturn that or if they had a good angle on it.
Yeah, when it comes to reviews, there has to be enough evidence to overturn it. If there's not, they're going to keep the call. As this is chopped to third, bobble.
He's safe.
Out called.
Wow. See, this one looked more safe.
They're going to get another challenge, I believe, this time for Tampa. Yep, we're going to get another review, so we're going to keep it here.
Yeah, see, I would have said the last one was safe and this one was, or sorry, the last one was out and this one's for sure safe. I mean,
Affalay bobbled it, and
yeah,
that's what kind of allowed it to be such a close play.
She was late getting back to third base.
Now that would be another run for Tampa, and they would make it 3-0.
And again, this is 3 infield singles in the inning, and we were talking during the break. You know, this team only 6 total home runs on the season, but they're so good at hitting for contact, and they're so good at getting base hits and just working rallies together. That's what we've seen transpire through 2 innings here. I mean, this is 2 of the hits in this inning were on chase pitches outside the zone, and that's tough on a pitcher when you can't really attack the zone, but you also can't even go outside the zone because hitter's still going to get a slap single towards the outfield.
Yeah, with these last 2 plays, I mean, they're just so close.
Yeah, this
so
one more of an error than the previous one.
I could see how this one is safe for sure.
It looked definitely safe to me. As we'll get another look at the previous play. Infield's playing in, so she's in front of the third base bag, but like you mentioned, a slight bobble on it, and she was late getting back. It definitely looked like the runner slides in time. which, like you mentioned, would be another run for the Spartans. They're mounting a pretty big lead early on.
Yeah, umpire's coming back. We'll make the call. Let's see what it is.
I think this will be safe.
Yeah, well, the call is changed. Good challenge by Tampa. They retain it. And it's safe, and it is another run for the Spartans, making it 3-0. And runners all aboard. And all this with 2 outs.
Yeah, turning into the inning that never ends for Barry. I mean, they've had a couple chances here with ground balls, but again, just the contact hitting prowess of the Spartans lineup has proven difficult. That was a pretty clear call, though. Surprised it was originally called out on the field.
Low. And you want to keep it within 7. One 0 from Rosenberger. That's a strike.
Good comeback pitch, but again, Rosenberger falling behind hitters makes things difficult.
Oof, close. Right at that. I would say that was at the edge of the zone. It's ball 2.
Got catcher on the plate, Kreidler. Was Sunshine State Conference all-defensive catcher last season in the SSC.
This is not good. 3-1 count.
She's had a great career so far in Tampa. Also 2024 second team All-SSC. Produced 9 multi-hit games as a sophomore. Big spot here, though.
Oof, swing and a miss. We're getting a full count. Need to shut it out here if you're the Bucks. That's ball 4, and another run will come in for Tampa, making it 4-0.
I think you got to pitch to contact there if you're Rosenberger. I mean, you've already let across 3 runs. There's nowhere to put the runner. And again, Tampa, they're not going to really beat you with the power. I think you got to keep the ball in play and live with the result.
And Coach Cotter and Amberjack heading to the circle. Because the way things are looking here, it can get out of hand really quickly.
Especially going back to the first inning where Kreidler did strike out. So I think you got to keep your eyes middle there in a 3-2 count. Instead, Rosenberger misses. It's a good eye and a great patient approach from Kreidler, but now the Bucks are in a bit of trouble.
Right before we head back to the action, I do want to wish all the moms watching a happy Mother's Day. It's your weekend. It should be every day, as I said last night, with everything moms do for us.
Yep.
So happy Mother's Day to all the moms watching. Strike counted. I know my mom's probably, she from time to time tunes in to my broadcast, so mom, if you're listening, I love you. Happy Mother's Day.
I don't think my mom's watching. Not much of a sports fan. That's okay.
Oh, 2 count, so this is looking good for Rosenberger against Yetter. And there is the strikeout. But damage done. Tampa gets 3 more. It's 4-0 heading into the home half. want to say congratulations to Brooke Muller as we celebrated her before the day started, her senior day, the last senior we're celebrating this year. So congratulations to Brooke Muller and her family. Kara Strube at the plate to get this bottom of the second. Started with the Bucks needing to do some work down 4-0. Strube down in the count 0-2. Took a pinch hitting role last night. Today is in the lineup. Out went outside. Catching, Langley goes out to left field. Langley was catching yesterday.
And only 3 seniors on this Bucks roster this year, so not like last season where there was a ton of turnover in the summertime. It's another strikeout collected by Travers, but it's going to be a lot less turnover for the Bucks roster going into next season as they look to build on what will be a losing season this year.
And I do think that was a big issue from last year into this year. It was a big turnover of veterans.
100%. I mean, they had so much firepower on the offensive end.
Oh, Caroline Figueroa.
Last season. Shimura.
Yeah, we talk about Taylor Thompson, another veteran. Lexi Toledo. Paige White. That was, honestly, last season, that was a fantastic squad.
Yeah. You know, the pitching did drop off a little bit, but I think the more noticeable dip was definitely in the hitting department because of so many departures, so many key departures.
Yeah, pitching, you talk about Macy Barnhart. Two-one. Low, and that gets back into the backstop. And Kenna Creedler getting that wristband back on. Like technology has changed the game. I mean, before it was just the signs, right? Now you've got all sorts of gadgets. That's ball 4.
Well, the signs are still there. Now you just got more to worry about.
Yeah. Athlete goes to first. I think from my younger days, that's something I don't miss was seeing, I'm not going to lie to you, sometimes the coach would do the signs and I'm like, I have absolutely no idea. I don't remember.
Well, at least if you don't remember the signs, the runners can't steal them. So there's one good thing.
It was up to assumption, so I was just like, well,
fastball.
I guess that meant, if I was on offense, I'm like, well, I guess that meant steal, so I'm going. Low, that evens the count at 1.
You know, there's some impressive underclassmen on this team that can potentially develop into going into next season. Hafeli, one of them, drawing the walk moments ago. You also have Vivian Billard, the freshman.
Cameron Marquise.
Yep. So 3 freshmen in the starting lineup today. I think Vivian Billard probably showed the most flashes this season. Started the year on a tear, and batting average dipped a little bit, but still a lot of promise for her first season in a Bucks uniform.
This is hit in the right field. A throw to first. Oh, that almost catches Marquise in the helmet. And safe, and now Bucks with 2 on. I think we were both concerned at the same time there. I was ready to make the call, and I was just like, wow.
It's almost quite the snipe from Cam Feast in right field. But how about the 2 freshmen back-to-back in the bottom of the order, and they get it done, both getting aboard. Now, the Bucks had bases loaded, 1 out in the first inning, and squandered that opportunity. Now they've got the top of the order due up with a pair of runners on, so see if they can drive a few across in this inning.
And Maya Tucker, since her freshman year, she had no sophomore slump. She's just been fantastic.
It was the opposite of a sophomore slump.
I mean, you can say the same about Langley.
Yeah, Maya Tucker, the right player to have up with runners on. She's hitting .416 this season, slugging over .600. 18 extra base hits on the season, second on the team, just behind Sarah Langley.
This is hit. Oh, did he get the double play? It is a double play. That's unfortunate for the Buccaneers.
Wow.
Unfortunate as we head to the third. Third, we're going to take a look at the replay of how Tampa ended things in the home half of the second.
Yeah, it's going to be back-to-back frames for the Buccaneers where they were threatening, and you could see a sharp line out to second base from Maya Tucker, and turns into a double play at first base. So that's 5 stranded base runners by the Bucs in the first 2 innings of this game, and we know how Tampa can score, so it's not going to be able to keep pace with them if you're stranding runners at a consistent rate, especially with Spartans already plating 4 through the first 2.
Yeah, really unlucky for the Buccaneers. I mentioned last night how even though Florida Tech had last weekend was in 4th, Tampa in the 3rd, the Buccaneers, they've been scrappy this year. Haven't gotten the results always that they've wanted, but they've been scrappy, and I give credit to Cotter and his staff and his team.
Yeah. And the pitching has been one of their downfalls. I mean, they come into this one second in the SSC in team batting average at .305. Tampa in 6th. But pitching has kind of been a different story. They're 11th, dead last in the SSC in team ERA with a 5.51 team ERA. And guess who's first? It is Tampa with a 1.45 team ERA. So both teams on different ends of the spectrum here in terms of pitching.
That one way up high. It's going to force it to a full count. If Rosenberger leads off with a walk here, I think he definitely needs to start thinking about something.
Yeah. Pitch count already at 60.
And with this heat, it does affect the pitcher.
Yeah, we've seen her go into the hundreds, but only 2 innings in to be at 60 pitches is dangerous.
This is hit well. Maya Tucker gets it into the glove, no problem. Loud out there in center for the first out. Had a little bit more strength on that. I could have cleared the 220 out there.
Would have been only the 7th homer of the year for the Spartans.
Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit off air. Not a big home run team, but definitely they just put the ball in play.
Yeah. And 4 of those 6 come from Kreidler. So only 2 other players with 1 on the season.
That one was fouled at the top of the net. Now this is hit into that gap, and it's going to fall. Langley's not going to get there. Going for second. And in there with a 1-out double for Abby Johns. Puts Tampa in scoring position.
24th hit and 7th double of the year for Abby Johns. And that's back-to-back innings. Spartans picking up an extra base hit. So to go along with the consistent onslaught of singles, we've also seen a few extra base hits already in this one.
Outside, ball 1 to Lennox Ulrich.
Just not a playable first pitch strike percentage so far in this start from Rosenberger.
Little blooper, Marquise gets it, flipped a second. Oh, what a play. Cameron Marquise.
Man, I think she took a bit of a wrong read at first, but she made up for it reaching back and snagging it.
A little bit of a Derek Jeter play there. That ends the inning. We start with Sarah Schaefer in the bottom of the third. Buccaneers still trying to search and find their first run of this game, too.
Well, we talked about the freshman in the last inning. Schaefer, one of the few seniors on the team, transferred in from Upper Iowa, where she spent her first 3 seasons before coming here to Miami Shores during her senior season.
She's down now 0-2.
Had a .406 average last year with 71 hits for the Peacocks at Upper Iowa.
It's grounded foul first base line.
And this year hasn't missed a beat either. 409, so back-to-back seasons to finish off her collegiate career. Hitting over 400. I mean, she's become one of the premier hitters in all of college softball. 65 base hits this year, second on the team behind Maya Tucker.
And she's been so good. Mentioned it again last night. I mean, she's so good at laying down bunts. Grounded to first. Easy step on the bag for the first out. That brings in Harper Bunn, which today will be the same as Sarah Schaefer. Final 2 collegiate games of their career.
Yep.
I don't think they'll be thinking about it right now, but I definitely think as we get close to the 7th inning or the end of the game or second game today, it'll definitely start hitting them. This is it, and the curtain will close. Been able to commentate 3 years out of Harper Bunn's 4.
It's a lot of base hits.
It is a lot of base hits. Indeed. Watch the strike 2 go by.
Got 5 lefties in the Bucks lineup today. Maya Tucker, Harper Bunn, Sarah Langley, Vivian Billard, and Kiara Strube. So tough matchup for Tampa's pitching, but I mean, playing the same tune as they have all season. I mentioned earlier, #1 in the SSC in team ERA, and a good start to this game so far, blanking the Bucks through 2, but there has been quite a bit of trouble on the base path. Bucks just not able to generate runs from it. Dakota Travers, a 2.59 ERA coming into this game. I mean, imagine that, 2.59 ERA, and that's good for last in the Tampa rotation for ERA. I mean, this pitching staff has just been dominant this season.
Yeah, that's not too friendly for a hitter.
Wonder who we'll see starting the second game, maybe Gwen McGinnis.
Yeah, she went last night. Could see her again.
Sub 1 ERA on the season. It's probably going to be first team all conference.
And it's over the glove over there. Short Harper Bunn rounding first, going for two. Here's the throw to second. Harper Bunn's going to be in there, no problem. One out double for Harper Bunn. So once again, Bucks get someone in scoring position. Now here's the thing. Can they bring him around? Yeah. I think all three innings of this game, they've gotten people in scoring position.
Going to get a pinch run as well.
Yeah, Privat. That is going to be pinch running.
Number 77, Shelby Privat. Privat now running at second base.
With Langley coming up to the plate.
7 stolen bases on the season for Privat. We got an added boost of speed to the outfield, but I mean, Harper Bunn was able to turn two there because Joey Treywick not able to cut it off before it gets all the way to the wall.
The left fielder, number 99, Sarah.
I'll tell you what, with Sarah Langley at the plate, I think you give yourself a good chance here.
Yeah, this feels like the spot where the Bucks finally break through. Langley, 22 extra base hits on the season, leads the team. She's got 16 doubles.
Umpire just confirming the switches with both teams.
Langley hitting .372 this year. Third on the team in average.
Ball one. Tell you what, with Tampa's all black uniforms, they must be burning out there.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Not that choice here today.
Chopped over to second. Oh, bobbled. Throw to first. Safe. So runners at the corners for the Buccaneers. So see if they can capitalize on that small little mistake.
And there's a bit of misfortune in the second inning with the Bucks hitting a sharp liner to Ulrich at second base, which ended that inning on a double play. This time around, Ulrich can't quite handle that one. And now the Bucks are threatening to score.
And it's Chandler Berry at the plate. Low, that gets by, and Langley goes to second. Privat's going to hold at third.
That's big. Eliminates the double play threat. Now you got a pair in scoring position.
It's almost like, oh, well, I can just take it. I don't have to work as hard to try to steal.
And now you might score one on the grounder instead of potentially ending the inning.
That's a strike.
Aggressive pitch there. Not wanting to fall behind 2-0 to Chandler Berry.
Inside, ball two. Ooh, yeah, she did. She definitely did. That's strike two.
I think it might have been in the zone regardless.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that one. That definitely went. Count even. Here's the pitch. We're going to go to a full count. Could load the bases here for the Buccaneers.
It's a big time take. Below the count, Travers trying to go to the off-speed pitch. Below the knees, and it doesn't draw the chase.
That's ball
Ooh.
4. That was
Close
that
one.
was close, Daniel. That was close, in my opinion.
I mean, if it did miss, how about the eye from Chandler Berry? A couple tough takes to draw that walk. And, I mean, for the Spartans position, that's not the worst case in the world. You had first base open. Now that opens up the force at every base.
Coach Candler wants to come out and talk things over in the circle. The infield was already there. So this is definitely a strategy. See what you can do with 1 out, bases loaded. And again, this is the closest the Bucks have been. They're knocking on the door.
Well, it's the exact same situation Barry was in the first inning.
Yeah.
Bases loaded, 1 out, and they ended up grounding out for the second out of the inning, which Tampa was able to turn it to home to eliminate the run, and then Spartans work out of the inning after that. So,
And in the big spot here, it's Vivian Billiard.
tied for the team lead in home runs with 6. She's tied with Chandler Berry, who just got on base.
And watches ball 1 go by.
6 big flies on the year, also 10 doubles, 17 total extra base hits.
Foul. 1-1.
We got Vivian Billard and Sarah Langley, probably 2 of the most promising players in this Bucks young core. See them both connect on a potential rally to get them back in the game here.
Grounded, foul. Just an observation, Daniel, but as I mentioned, with Spanish background, I tell you what, there's a lot of red out here. If there was a Spanish bull, it would not be good.
Well, both teams do have red, so.
Yeah. Even in the crowd, there's a whole lot of red. Wind up and the pitch. Nope, did not go. They check.
He held up just in time.
2-2.
They are making this a tough out on Coda Travers to try and get out the inning.
Popped up.
Not this time.
And caught. Out number 2. 1 out left with the bases loaded.
I mean, this would be 8 stranded base runners through 3 innings if they can't connect on a base hit here.
Here's Kiara Strube.
Of course, credit to Coda Travers. I mean,
That was a bit low for the umpire. Ball 1.
clearly has no issues with working out of a jam, working off the stretch.
Swing and a miss.
Looking for strikeout number 4. Coda Travers just under 70 pitches so far through 2 2/3.
Low.
And you've got 7 combined hits and walks. But big issue at the moment. Bucks 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position.
Chopped. Throw the first and
make it 1 for 8.
Bases left loaded for the Buccaneers. Again, Welcome back. We're at the top of the fourth. So 8 stranded runners, Daniel, and second time today, Bucks left them loaded.
Yeah.
It remains 4-0.
I mean, just can't happen, especially with the way the Spartans are hitting it. Already 7 base hits for Tampa. And if you're Samantha Rosenberger, you're seeing third time around the order already here come inning 4 as Jenna Newpaver looks to sit in for AB number 3 of the day.
Top of the order for the Spartans. It's this right to Marquise for out number 1. She had a nice play at short last time out there.
Well done, laddie. Now batting, the designated player number 4, Aubrey Zekman.
Here's Aubrey Zekman.
Yeah, and to lead off, I mean, Jenna Newpaver 0 for 3 today, but the issue is in the 2 through 4 hole where you have Aubrey Zekman 2 for 2, Cam Feast 1 for 1, Joey Trewick 2 for 2, so it's 5 combined hits. And these next 3 due up. See if Samantha Rosenberger can fare a little better here third time around the order. A little over 70 pitches.
This is hit right to Sarah Schaefer for out number 2.
That's the stuff.
A pair of quick outs. Definitely a more encouraging sign if you're Rosenberger.
Yeah, it is a more encouraging inning for the Buccaneers, but I don't want to say anything too fast because Tampa has definitely done damage to the Bucks with 2 outs. Tampa's just one of those teams you can't really speak too fast. Any chance, he'll take it.
Cam Feast has had a steady progression during her collegiate career, playing 29 games as a freshman. Didn't record many hits or many ABs, but her sophomore season made 12 starts.
And this falls flipped to first, and it's a quick 1-2-3 for the Buccaneers. They definitely needed that. Good job by Sarah Schaefer. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. Let's see if the Bucks can capitalize. A great defensive top of the 4th. They had the bases loaded last time offensively. This would be a great time to get into the ball game and get some runs on the board, down 4-0. So just joining us here on the SSC Digital Network. First of the doubleheader here on Mother's Day weekend to close out the regular season. Sadie Hathaway at the plate.
Well, the bottom of the order did well last time up for the Bucks, the 2 freshmen. Hefele drew a walk to get on first, and then Cameron Marquise followed it up with a base hit to right field. But then the Bucks couldn't string that together into runs from the top of the order, so.
First ball on the board. 1-2.
We'll say the good thing is you've gotten so much trouble on the base path, and Maya Tucker, Sarah Schaefer still hitless on the day, so those two can get going. You might start seeing the runs come across for the Bucks.
Yeah, I was about to say, those two definitely need to get going. Such an important part of the Bucks offense.
Of course, you do have the 4 drawn walks already.
Low. Full count. Next pitch. Ball 4. And again, Hathaway walked and takes first.
Well, coming into this game, Coda Travers 17 walks, 15 strikeouts. She's already walked 5 hitters today. So we're seeing the command issues kind of take place, and she's kept the ERA low on the season.
Well, yeah, it's crazy. You walk 5 and you're still up 4-0.
It's only a .232 batting average again, so when she can keep the ball in play, I mean, hitters are not getting to her stuff well, but problem is walks at the moment.
Fouled away. Well, yeah, it goes into the problem that we were speaking about, like 5 walks, and it's still 4-0, but why? And it has to do with the Buccaneers not being able to turn those base runners into runs. In the dirt, half a league, going to second, fire, safe.
First stolen base on the year for Hathaway. Comes in the final game.
Hit out into right field and caught for the first out. Hathaway going to third and in there. Now you have to bring this run in. With Maya Tucker coming up. I mean, you got the top of the order now. This is the time to do it.
The center fielder, number 2, Maya Tucker.
I think I'll just keep my mouth shut this time.
Commentators curse. It's happened to me throughout my 3 years here at Barry. Fair share of things happening right after I said something. Well, it was a good luck charm this time around.
I'm glad I didn't say anything.
I'll take the blame, whether it was a blame, or I'll take the credit. So this time I'm taking credit. Maya Tucker, RBI, and the Bucks are on the board, making it 4-1.
Well, there it is. We mentioned if the bottom of the order can come up big again, and you can rely on Maya Tucker, Sarah Schaefer to get going. There it is. Tucker delivers with a runner in scoring position. Just the second hit today for the Bucks with a runner in scoring position.
Another drop ball there behind the plate, and Tucker goes to second. You know, I think the pitching, yes, we know the pitching staff for Tampa is great, but the way things are going right now, if Barry can get going, I mean, they can flip the script. Low pitch, 2-0.
And Coda Travers also a freshman pitcher. I mean, do have some tough alternatives to roll out of the bullpen as well if you start getting into more trouble.
Outside, 3-0.
Great take from Schaefer, who was showing bunt originally. There, 3-0, and Travers definitely not wanting to give any easy pitch.
Strike counted.
To Sarah Schaefer. I'm sure you don't mind a walk here.
Strike counted. Schaefer was trying to bunt.
Showing bunt on 3-1. It's interesting.
He out missed, so it works to a full count. Grounded to short, throw to first. Safe. Will they challenge? Are they going to challenge?
I think she definitely beat it out.
they're going to challenge. Spartans, who retain their challenge, want to take a look at it. And we're going to go to a break. 2 on. Wait the call.
Your attention please. Now on the mound for the Spartans, number 25, Kelsey Winters. Winters, the new Spartans pitcher. I think she was safe. So after reviewed, runner is safe.
Yeah, I think it goes back to the first call that was challenged. I don't know if there was enough to overturn that one. Bang bang play at first base. It did look like she beat it out though by a step.
We'll say that during the challenge, Tampa changed pitchers as Kelsey Winters in the circle now.
Number 22, Harper.
Yeah, Kelsey Winters, kind of a two-way player. Takes some at-bats for the Spartans team, and another player like Cam Feast that transferred down from the Division I level, spent her first 2 seasons at the University of Iowa, redshirt in year 1, and then appeared in 2 games in her second season.
Harper Bunn at the plate, 2 on for the Bucks, just 1 out.
Interesting they go to Kelsey Winters here though. Just 23 innings pitched on the season.
And that's foul, first base side.
And like her counterparts in this rotation, a low ERA on the season, just under 2.5. Limited innings though. It's a tough situation to come into.
Up high.
Well, Harper Bunn came up big last time.
This is hit out in the center field. Caught for out number 2. Runners tagging the third. Runners at the corners for the Bucks.
Have a play at home.
Tag.
In
The ball
there.
was dropped. That run scores. Great job by Maya Tucker and Sarah Schaefer running the bases. So make it 4-2.
I was going to say, when I saw Tampa pay that much attention to Sarah Schaefer on the rundown between first and second, and it was going to be a play at home plate.
Did it last night, and it worked again.
The right fielder, number 99, Sarah Langley.
It's a bit of a fielding mistake for the Spartans. I mean,
they've cut the lead in half.
Got to worry about the lead runner there.
Langley takes ball up high.
And heads up play by Maya Tucker, like you said, but we talk about how good she is as a hitter, also as a base runner. I mean, leads the team with 31 stolen bases this season after her last steal moments ago, able to tag up successfully on that last fly ball and then make their way all the way to home.
This is hit in the left, it falls. Runners coming home, and it's 4-3. So this has not been a good and productive inning for Tampa defensively.
Yeah, now the top of the order is really starting to wreak havoc for the Bucks. And this is 4 consecutive innings that they've threatened to score.
That's tying run is now at first.
Yeah, it's not a place you can live in if you're Tampa, continuing to allow trouble on the base path. Eventually, it's going to bite you.
Make that 2-0. I think this inning of Tampa really struggling to find the strike zone. That's down the middle. Strike one.
So Bucks have now tied Tampa's 4 hits with runners in scoring position. Now 5 hits with runners on.
In the dirt. 3-1.
Hitters count for Barry. Looking for Kelsey Winters, you got to be aggressive in the zone here. Barry's got to be ready for it. It's already been 5 drawn walks on the day for the Bucks.
Chopped foul towards the Bucks dugout.
A bit ahead of that 3-1.
Full count. Tampa has another pitcher in the bullpen warming up. Ball 4 and 2 on again for Barry.
So now 6 walks on the day.
Brings up Vivian Billiard.
Very patient approach by these hitters. Look at Winters coming in. Only able to record 1 out. It's taken her 13 pitches though. And the starter Travers had gone into the 80s in terms of pitch count.
Billiard swung on early there for the strike. This is hit in the left and caught for the third out. Tampa's probably saying finally, but 3 runs from the Buccaneers here in the 4th makes it a 1-run game. Tampa looking to create some cushion. So to start the fifth, a defensive change out in the left field for the Buccaneers. It's Neil Lucy. Langley comes out of the game. I think Billiard's going to slot to that DP spot.
Is that Langley in right?
Yep, does look like it. Yep, it is Langley. This is hit well. Got under it, going to the fence, and it's not coming back. A solo home run. We talked about Tampa looking for the cushion. Oh, they extend it back to 2 runs to make it 5-3.
We also talked about the lack of home runs on the season. That's number 7 on the year. Joey Trawick absolutely mashing today. And she was 2 for 2 coming into that plate appearance and gets a hold of 1.
Yeah, I knew it. Saw as she got under it. I knew it was going out. Not the way you want to start the 5th for the Bucks after doing the hard part, getting it 3 runs to bring it to 1 run.
I mean, surprising enough, Rosenberger has fared pretty well against the lefties today. She struggled against right-handed batters, though. I mean, it's 3 hits for Trawick. Cam Feast with a base hit. You also have Olivia Feldman with a knock and Abby Johns with a base hit. Lefties, only 2 hits, both of them coming from Aubrey Zeckman, so. Rough outing for Rosenberger so far, nonetheless.
Popped up. Marquise, Lucy's calling for it. Oh, but she dropped it. Throw the first, not in time. Lucy rushing in. Had it in the glove and just dropped it last moment.
Thought it was a good call off. Marquise had a tough play backpedaling from short, but.
And with the sun in her face as
yeah,
well.
Nia Lucy not able to glove it though. First error of the day by the Bucks.
Number 12, Hannah Yetter.
Here's Hannah Yetter. That's going to be an error on the Bucks. Showing bunt is Yetter. Infield was rushing in. It's Maggie Boyd now playing third.
Quite a bit of changes already.
Outside, 2-0.
You know, Trawick comes into this game only 16 base hits on the season, and already 3 today. First home run. And she's been the difference maker in this contest. Here to open up the doubleheader.
Amberjack heading to the circle. This is another pivotal moment in the game. In the 5th, it's already late in this. Second game of the series, first of the doubleheader. It's 5-3 off of the solo homer. We got 1 on first. There is no outs. Again, you did the hard part last inning of crawling back into this game. Now you just don't want to lose it just like that.
Yeah, got to hold here if you're Rosenberger. And Bucks down 2, but they stranded 8 base runners through the first 3 innings. So, I mean, they've showed they can get the run production, or at least threaten for it. But you've got to keep this game within 3 runs.
The bunt popped up into the glove for the first out. Great job by Chandler Berry rushing in.
Did you see how far in she was playing from first?
She was basically in the batter's box.
Well, she was by the time she caught the ball. I mean, she was a good 8 or 9 steps inside from first base. She's playing shallow again, so is third.
Strike counted.
Tampa hitting .381 as a team. They're 8 for 21. To open things up here.
Outside. Count even. Oof, and that's going to hit her right on the forearm, and that's going to be 2 on for the Buccaneers. Or excuse me, for the Spartans.
3 walks today, now a hit batter for Rosenberger as pitch count nears 90 on the day.
Maybe a pinch hitter or a pinch runner here for Tampa. Yep, pinch runner at second. Coach Cantler, I think she wants to end this game right here. Put it to bed and get some more runs.
Bella Campbell, the pinch runner, sliding into second base.
Low for ball 1. That's in there. Strike. I think it was the edge of the strike zone. That was low. Just got a piece of it. It's going to be strike 2. Hit shallow right and caught for the second out.
And now hopefully you don't allow any sort of 2-out rally, as that should have been out 3.
Yeah, Tampa's done a good job at 2-out rallies.
Yeah. But Mayalusi having some troubles with the hit towards shallow left field earlier in the inning.
We're going to have a pinch hitter.
Your attention please. Now batting, number 22, Makaya Brumbelow.
Makaya Brumbelow is that pinch hitter. Will face Rosenberger with 2 outs at the top of the 5th. It's this opposite way but foul.
Yeah, they bring in the freshman here in a pinch hit situation. First team all-district twice in high school. Not many ABs this season.
That's a ball to even the count.
Definitely the lead sort of platoon player, though, for the lineup. Taking 86 total at-bats on the year.
How many home runs? 1. That was her first?
Ball 2.
And you know, we talked about the Bucks' downfall kind of being in the pitching department. That one's fouled off, but not a lot of youth among the pitching rotation. I mean, 2 of the leaders in innings being Rosenberger and Alexis Martin, both juniors. So I wonder if they go into the transfer portal and try and look for an established pitcher, or maybe try to recruit somebody and start developing.
We did see as well Vivian Belliard in the circle at points this season. This is grounded. Schaefer. Throw to first. It's the 3rd out. But a solo shot for Tampa makes the lead 2 runs again. 5-3 going to the bottom of the 5th. So to start the bottom of the fifth, it's Kiara Strube at the plate. The Bucks were down just one, and a solo homer makes it 2 for Tampa.
Kelsey Winters, first pitcher at the pen for the Spartans. Travers started this game. Winters pitched 2/3 last inning, 15 pitches to get out of that. Did give up the 1 run, but that'll be credited to Travers. Hitting a walk allowed, which extended the Bucks' rally for a little bit, so now just down 2 like you mentioned. But
swing and a miss, strike 2 from Stroop.
They've stranded double-digit base runners already in this game.
You look at it, Barry should be up by a lot, actually.
Or at least up.
Yeah. Grounded into that gap between first and second. And if that was cleaned up,
there would have been a play at first.
Yeah, if it was cleaned up cleanly at right, it could have been an out for Tampa.
It's a little dangerous. Last time Cam Feast tried throwing out a runner at first base.
Yeah, almost sniped the head of Cameron Marquise. There's going to be a pinch runner at first. It's Kate Risto.
Good. Attention please, now running at first base. Number 17, Kate Risto. Risto now running at first base.
Bucks hitting it well in this one. They've got 7 base hits of their own. And also a handful of walks drawn. 6 total on the day, so no problem for what's currently the second best batting lineup in the SSC in terms of average.
So on that bunt, it was fouled by Maggie Boyd. Umpires convening. Gantler talking to the home plate umpire.
Talked about all the lefty hitters in the Bucks lineup, 5 of them today, making it tough on the right-handers for Tampa. And that's kind of what we've seen a lot of late opposite field approaches.
Showing bunt again. Strike 2.
Barry 5th in the conference in home runs with 24. Haven't seen the long ball today. Tampa, who's 10th in the SSC, actually. First one to go deep. Hafeli's drawn a couple walks today, though. And the bottom of the order's been productive. Marquise hit and walk.
Hits at third, gets one at second, and there's going to be no play for the double play, but they do get one out.
Almost got nothing, too. It was a good scoop at second base to at least get the lead runner.
The shortstop, number 27, Cameron Marquez.
Grounded to third. What a play. Throw to first. High.
Wow.
Oh, it's a foul ball. That was a foul ball?
I think every part of that play was close. I don't know why they let it continue for so long if it was a foul ball, though.
Throw to second. That was high. That's into center field. Boyd is going to get to second on the stolen base.
Well, Kreidler mentioned the defensive prowess behind the plate as a catcher, because kind of having some troubles throwing out runners today. Bucks with 3 steals already. Kreidler's racked up the defensive honors in her career so far, but Bucks running on her well today.
2-1. And this is fouled.
Couple close ones down that hot corner.
Yeah, been busy over there at third.
For Marquise, singled back in the second inning. Took a late oppo approach to right field for her first base hit. She's trying to get ahead here in this at-bat, though. She smoked a couple down the third base line. She can get on, though, and you set up Maya Tucker here, full count at the moment. Maya Tucker and Sarah Schaefer with a couple runners on.
And this is grounded to third. It gets by. Runners at the corners for the Bucks to see if they try this again. And it's well watched this time.
Yeah. They learned their lesson. But there's the base hit that Bucks needed. I mean, that is a huge knock as the top of the order approaches once more. Maya Tucker finally able to get going in her last plate appearance. Yeah, this is trouble for Tampa.
And it's 2-run lead for the Spartans.
And this is where you would like to go to the lefty with Maya Tucker and Sarah Langley due up as well shortly. I believe they'll stick with Kelsey Winters, though. Up to 28 pitches so far in her outing.
They get that run in from third. It'll be, again, a one-run game.
Single back in the fourth for Maya Tucker was an RBI as well, and had a productive trip around the bases, stole second base, tagged up to third, and ended up scoring the Bucks' second run of the game. So we'll see if she can do it all again, this time in an even bigger spot with 2 runners on. Trying to continue the stellar season that she's put up so far, hitting .416 on the year.
This gets by. Runner's going to come home, and there's no attempt. Runner's going to score. 1-run game again.
Well, it looks like she doesn't even have to drive them in. But now the tying run is in scoring position. That's the second or third wild pitch already we've seen from Tampa. And it's impressive how much commotion they've caused on the base path against the best rotation in the conference.
Maya Tucker has a 1-0 count. Swung on early. That's a foul ball, so Marquise has to go to second.
If you would have told me Spartans played 5 runs through the first 5 innings, the way they're pitching is, wouldn't have thought there was much of a chance, but both teams putting up an impressive offensive showing today. Whoa.
That's up high.
Look out.
And Tucker's going to take first. Yeah, this is starting to unravel for Tampa. And this is going to be it for Kelsey Winters. It's going to be a pitching change. With that, we're going to take a break. So, new pitcher is Gwen McGinnis, who we saw last night in game 1. Schaefer showing bunt at strike 2.
Well, I knew we'd see McGinnis at some point today. I didn't think it'd be in the first game, but definitely need her here in a big spot. This is the best pitcher in the rotation. Trying to shut things down here in the 5th.
That tying run at second, go ahead at first. This is hit opposite way, it was off speed, it falls out towards the Bucks batting cage.
4th year as a starter for the Spartans. I mean, look at the accolades for McGinnis. SSC Pitcher of the Week 3 times this season. 2025 Division II First Team All-South region. Was also Pitcher of the Year in the SSC last season, so I mean, talk about a trustworthy arm. Not many better ones.
That's a strikeout. Good job there by McGinnis. And it puts the second out on the board.
Yeah, the good thing is for the Spartans, got McGinnis to come in and kind of save the day here in a situation where the Bucks were threatening to overtake the lead. Bad news is you might not be able to get her full go in the second game if needed.
Up high for ball 1 to Harper Bunn.
Okay, go ahead. There's only like 2 seconds. Don't do too much.
1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
And she's on cruise control right now. Coming out of the pen and shutting things down. Just blowing the doors off these hitters right now. Very late to the fastball after swinging through the last one. Again, it's 21 starts in her 31 appearances this year.
And step on the bag, it's the 3rd out, but the Bucks once again crawl back and make it a 1-run game as we're heading into the 6th inning. Top of the order starts the top of the 6th for Tampa. Now they have the task again, trying to find cushion to this lead.
Yeah, a couple big hold innings approaching for the Bucks. Just trying to keep this as a 1-run deficit. A lot of trust being placed in Samantha Rosenberger, who has struggled in this outing.
Here's a bunt. Boyd fired to first. It's not going to be in time.
New Paver was gunning down the line. I mean, there was not even a chance.
Yeah, by the time the throw was fired off, I mean, she was already there.
A few steps past the bag. How about that for the first hit of the day for Jenna New Paver? After striking out twice today, says I'll just lay one down and try and beat it out with my legs.
Another bunt foul.
Singles in the first and second to start Zekman's day, and then retired in the fourth inning. But dangerous lefty here.
That's a fair ball, and Boyd's not going to have a play, and Tampa gets 2 on.
Both off infield singles as well. And I mentioned earlier about how Rosenberger was struggling against the righties, doing better against the lefties. Couple unfortunate base hits.
Now batting the right fielder, number 14, Cam Beast.
Here's Cam Beast, dangerous hitter.
Yeah, and Joey Trawick on deck as well, 3 for 3 with a big fly today.
That one was in the dirt, but runners hold.
Might be time for a fresh arm if you're the Bucks.
Yeah, Coach Cotter is heading out there. And let's see if this will be it, or it will just be a talk.
Looks like the latter.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like there's going to be a change.
I mean, she's over 100 pitches on the day.
Unless you're just trying to conserve an arm for the second game. And
Yeah.
You don't want to use another pitcher.
You know, 10 hits allowed, 3 walks, a hit by pitch. And like I mentioned earlier, this one a big hold position. You already got a couple runners on. Really walking the tightrope here. Got to find a way to get these outs. Dangerous hitter, like you mentioned, Cam Feast.
Ooh. That almost hit her. She was going for the bunt.
Third straight hitter to square up for a bunt.
Low. Ball 2.
Now batting the center fielder, number 1, Joey Trawick.
So 1 out on the board after Feast strikes out. Here's Joey Trawick.
Technology not so kind to us today.
Yeah, it occurred to us last weekend, series against Florida Tech. It's just very, very, very warm out. Looper, Marquise this time can't make a web gem to it. And base is loaded for the Spartans.
Well, the computers might be overheating. I think I'm overheating as well, though.
Currently 91 degrees Fahrenheit outside here at Miami Shores. And it's only May.
I feel for the Tampa players in the black jerseys,
Yeah,
like you mentioned earlier.
It's only May. I cannot wait to what June and July is going to feel like.
Are you saying it's going to get worse?
Yeah, I think so, partner. Should invest, maybe a roof would be nice.
That would definitely help.
1-1.
Or maybe we should just stop complaining.
know, every time I think of that, I just think that we have the best job in the world.
I'll have to agree.
Nothing better.
And a great game brewing here to start the doubleheader. It's been back and forth from start to finish.
It was like that last night. Honestly, Bucks cutting it down to 1, and Tampa extending, and then Bucks coming back again.
Big out-collected moments ago here. If Rosenberger can somehow retire the second hitter, be just one away from getting out of the jam in a huge spot. Tampa threatening to extend this.
So it was a walk that brought in another run for Tampa to make it 6-4, and it's like almost like playing cat and mouse to keep chasing each other on the scoreboard. Extending it to 2, bringing it back to 1.
Yeah, and the troublesome part is Tampa's got a great pitcher on the other end to try and close out this game for the final 2 frames. So scoring should be difficult for the Bucks moving forward, although they've been great at collecting base runners in this one. We saw Gwen McGinnis come in, get the final 2 outs of the last inning with ease.
1-2 for Rosenberger. Fouled.
So it is paramount that no more cross for Tampa. Twice, though, today, Rosenberger's walked in a run. I mean, got 11 base hits from the Spartans, but walking in a couple runs is always tough.
That was low, and it could have hit her. Two.
Hannah Yetter hitless today.
Hit well out in the left. Lucy got it. And the runner's tagging, and another run scores to make it 7-4. And it's 2 outs.
Good piece of hitting for Hannah Yetter, who I mentioned was hitless in today's contest, but just able to keep that one in play and hit it well enough to score the run.
Hey, she'll take the sack fly.
Yeah, 3-run cushion now for the Spartans. That'll do.
Strike counted. Unless the Bucks have something to say in the bottom of the 6th or the bottom of the 7th.
8th RBI of the year for Hannah Yetter, who's hitting .311 coming into this game.
Another strike, that's strike 2.
It's one of the few times Rosenberger's been able to get ahead in a big way here. See if she works out of the 0-2 count.
Foul into the back net.
Feldman, a double back in the second inning, was hit by pitch her last AB.
Little half swing out in the right field, diving attempt. It falls, another run will score. And a 2 outs, RBI double, and it makes it 8-4.
That's a great opposite field approach from Feldman, going late towards right field, and a really tough play on Sarah Langley.
And that's going to be it for Rosenberger. Billiard is going to come into the circle. We'll warm up, and we'll be back after the break. Oh, Billiard in the circle with 2 outs. Runner at second for the Spartans, and it's a 9-4 ball game.
Yeah, tough day for Rosenberger. 9 earned, 12 hits allowed. Just unable to get into a groove from the jump. Pitched a couple scoreless frames back in the 3rd and 4th, but Tampa did too much damage.
I question the decision, though, of letting it go till now for Rosenberger.
Yeah, you look at Tampa, they've changed pitchers twice already and have only allowed 4 runs.
Popped up foul coming behind the grandstand.
I think your point, though, of preserving arms for Game 2 of the doubleheader, definitely intact.
That's the only thing I can think.
Yeah, last series of the year, though, I think that kind of goes out the window a little bit.
Full count.
Of course, hindsight's 20/20, but I think to start this inning, they should have made their first switch.
Grounded to Marquise. Short throw to first. That is the 3rd out. 4 runs in the top of the 6th makes it 9-4 for the Tampa Spartans. Buccaneers with work to do in the home half. We start with Sarah Langley in the bottom of the 6th. Buccaneers need to find some answers. She swings early there for strike 1.
It's going to be tough here against Gwen McGinnis. Fresh out the bullpen, struck out 1 in the last inning. Took 11 pitches to retire the side after the Bucks were really about to take the lead, or at least tie it up. McGinnis was able to shut the doors, and then Spartans opened it back up in the top of the 6th. Langley, pair hits today, pair singles.
Pops this up, but this is coming out into the grandstand. Into the trees.
A couple fans in the danger zone. That umbrella would have been life-saving, though. Can't see from the camera, but everyone's got the umbrellas out today.
You know, I wonder if that's bad luck to be doing it. You know, I know it's hot. You're kind of giving yourself shade, but umbrella, no rain. I don't know, man. I was always told that was bad luck.
It's either that or a sunburn, so pick your poison.
This is hit well out into left. It's going to be caught for the first out. Nothing going for Langley.
baseman, number 12, Chandler Berry.
Well, we've got ice bags here in the booth to stay cold, so.
Oh yeah, I mean, folks, you see me after this game, you would have thought I'd played, man. I have ice packs.
Some eye paint dripping down.
Listen, give us some credit, folks. I think us commentators, we do just about, I would say, we watch film too, we prepare.
Yep, the notes.
We're doing everything but just being out there on that field.
Which I guess is the hard part.
Yeah. But you know what? Even though it is really hot, we do have a little bit of a shade with this canopy over us. I'd rather be
and a fan.
Yeah, I'd rather be here, even though it's still hot with the fan. It just goes to tell you guys how hot it actually is out here. And I want to know, I really do want to know who advised Tampa to wear those black uniforms today.
Tell you, it's even more impressive if they get the win.
Yeah. I just hope they change those unis for game 2. Up high. Full count. Swing and a miss. There is a strikeout for route number 2.
Man, Gwen McGinnis really closing this game out like expected, and I wonder how that'll affect her potential time in the rotation for the next game, if needed at all. But
swing and a miss by Billiard.
I think Bucks were really eating into this Tampa rotation through the first 4 innings, and her presence was needed to come in and shut the doors. Spartans also providing the run support in the 6th inning, but
fouled away, strike 2.
Marlins also playing in Miami today.
And there's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 for Tampa. We're going to the final inning of regulation with Tampa holding that 9-4 lead.
Whatever they got left over, the hot dogs, that's all. They ain't buying nothing new. Everybody's on their own today. No, you're fine.
Leading off the top of the 7th, the second baseman, number 17, Alex Yuri.
I know it's hot. Motivation.
You're losing hot and hungry. That's triple homicide.
Feel like one of those billboards on the highway. Your wife is hot. Welcome to the top of the 7th. With Billiard in the circle. Bucks are going to have one more chance. This is a little blooper into left, and it falls.
Wow.
Jaden Rogers out in left field.
There was a triangle of Bucks defenders in the vicinity, and it fell in the perfect spot for a bloop single. It's been a story today. I mean, you got 13 base hits from Tampa. A few have been really well hit. Had the one home run, a couple doubles finding the gap, but there's been a lot of tricky singles getting down in tough spots.
Pitch up high.
For the Bucks, after surrendering 4 in the last inning, you're just hoping for a quick inning here. Don't let things get out of hand.
Into the back netting.
Jenna Newpaver bunted for a single her last time up. That was her first hit of the day after striking out in the first and second.
Ball 2.
We've also got Aubrey Zekman on deck. 3 hits today. Treywick in the 4th spot is 4 for 4.
Runners going and in there safely. Now scoring position for the Spartans.
Tampa today 6 for 16 with runners in scoring position, 7 for 18 with runners on. So they've been good in the clutch situations.
And that's a walk. It's 2 on for Tampa.
Which of course goes without saying, just have to look at the 9 runs on the scoreboard. And they're looking for more here in the 7th inning.
Number 4, Aubrey Zekman.
Trying to bunt. That was up high. And a check did not go.
"57 innings this year pitched from Vivian Billiard. But similarly to some of the other pitchers in the rotation, struggling to keep runs from coming across. 48 earned runs in those 57 innings.
You asked me, that kind of looked like a strike to me in that last pitch. Even though it was up high, but she did pull the bat away. Chopped foul.
Can I help?
Close but called ball. 2-1.
A lot of good youth talent in Tampa's lineup moving forward. I mean, the majority of their best hitters are underclassmen. Aubrey Zekman being one of them.
Chopped. Chandler Berry got that. Schaefer steps on the bag for the first out. Runners advancing to scoring position. Nice by Chandler Berry at first.
Yeah, it's a big out. Zekman, a tough player, especially to beat down the line. She's got speed. One of the better plays from this infield today. You know, you've got 9 runs, 13 hits from Tampa. Cam Feast not even doing the majority of the damage, though. Just 1 base hit and 3 plate appearances today. Seven of the 13 hits coming from Joey Treywick and Aubrey Zekman.
Up high, that gets through. Runner is coming. Slide and safe. It's going to be another run on the wild pitch. It's 10-4.
Tampa's also been sharp on the bases today.
Strike counted. 1-2. 13 hits for Tampa today.
Yeah, they've hit 419 as a team.
This is into the gap, and it's going to be another run and an RBI. Make it 11-4.
Well, there it is. Cam Feast picks up second knock of the day. She continues her stellar season, RBI number 18. Tied for second on the team with Jenna Newpaver. And yet another multi-hit game for Cam Feast.
I think we're making a switch here for the Spartans.
You know the phrase, everybody eats? I think that applies to the Spartans lineup today. Only 2 players without a hit, being Kreidler, the catcher, and then Hannah Yetter's 0 for 3, but did drive in one via the sac fly, so just about every single hitter in this lineup has been productive today.
It's going to be a pinch hitter for Tampa. Not too quite sure what's taking so long. And we're just ready to get going.
Now batting, number 10, Riley Haggis.
Going to be Riley Haggis, just 7 ABs for her this season. And a 1 base hit on the year. Going to get an opportunity here as the season winds down.
Like that's foul.
Aggressive approach, first pitch swinging. Just under the fastball.
Up high. 1-1. Ball 2. Only 1 out for the Bucks. Runners at first.
Kind of some horizontal movement on the heater from Billard. Moving like a cutter.
Foul tip back.
I think her fastball hasn't been bad today. Couple of unfortunate hits allowed. Had the bloop single to begin the inning.
We're going to get a full count here from Billiard. That's a walk. 2 on for Tampa.
Trying to pitch to that outside part of the zone, but can't quite locate. There's a couple misses to that area during that at-bat. And a good patient approach from Riley Haggis in the pinch hit situation, able to draw the walk and get aboard the ship.
Low, ball 1. It's just, I feel like Buccaneers pitchers in this later half of the game have just been struggling to find the strike zone.
I would extend that to the whole game, really. I think it's been a struggle from the start to get ahead of hitters.
This one to Schaefer for out number 2.
And we knew it would be tough to break through the rotation. I think 4 runs is a starting point, especially when you factor in how many runners were stranded on base. But yeah, the pitching's definitely got to be better in the second game of this doubleheader if the Bucks want any chance. do a better job at damage control.
Grounded right to Schaefer. Flip to first. That's the third out. We get 2 more runs. It's 11-4. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. Bucks.
Give me a water bottle from in there, please.
There's no water bottle in there. It's only Danny's water and his water.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, take Danny's water.
That was his.
Oh. Why'd you make me put it in there? I thought it was your water.
I knew it was my water bottle. I was putting it in there for him.
No, I told you to put your water in there because I thought it was your water.
Damn, sorry.
Leading off the bottom of 7th for your Buccaneers, the catcher, number 34, Kiara.
So, Tampa 3 outs away from victory. And it has been a long game to start the doubleheader.
Yeah, and Gwen McGinnis came in the 5th inning and has really shut the doors in this game. She's already got 3 strikeouts. That one, a nasty one there.
This is hit to shallow center, and it falls. Stroop's going to get on. Will be a pinch runner, yeah, at first.
Shallow bloop single. They'll take it any way you can get it against a pitcher of this quality. And you can see on that last strikeout to end the prior inning, I mean, she's got a tough off-speed pitch.
Your attention, please. Now batting, number 13, Sadie Heffley.
That slider from the righty is a tough one to hit. One back foot for the K.
Nice one. Foul into the back netting.
Way
for a strike.
Way behind the first pitch heater.
Strike counted. 0-2.
Now you got to protect the plate. Tough spot to be in. Missed low and away outside, but now you set up the tunnel for the slider, same spot.
Grounded. The third is going to be a double play. One at second. Throw to first. Safe. A one away for Tampa, and they're 2 away from victory.
Ended up going fastball in, bit of a jam shot. And you get the lead runner.
And brings up Cameron Marquise.
Number 27, Cameron Marquise.
Pair of hits today for Marquise, both singles.
Ooh, she swung on early there.
Safe to say she was looking fastball and went for the cheese.
Ooh, swung on early again. Down 0-2.
.126 strikeouts on the year coming into this one for McGinnis. Already picked up 3 today.
Go to first. Tag, not in time. Pitch was low. Up high. Count even. Popped up into the left. And caught for route number 2, and one more to go for the Spartans with Maya Tucker coming up.
One last chance. Around the top of the order for the Bucks.
Number 2, Maya Tucker.
Tucker 1 for 2 today. Drawn 2 walks though.
Oh, and she was trying to get that final out there on the dive right behind home plate. But it was a foul ball.
Would have been quite the play.
Oh, right off of the glove over there at third. Jenna Newpaver could have ended it right there. Just a line drive right past her.
Yeah, she was playing a bit in, and it was absolutely roped down the line at third. Tough play, and Newpaver couldn't glove it, so Maya Tucker will get on with her second base hit of the day.
And a foul ball there for the first strike.
Newpaver almost there again for the putout. Sarah Schaefer working on a 1 for 3 game. Single back in the 4th inning, struck out in the 5th.
And 1-1.
Showed bunt again. Did that in her last couple at bats as well.
Grounded third. Great job by Schaefer. Bases loaded for the Buccaneers.
4th time today?
Yep. She's been fantastic. I'm telling you, all year long.
The designated player, number 22, Harper Bunn.
Well, for bases loaded, I believe 4 times Bucks have had the bags juiced.
It is the 4th time. Bunn watches strike 1. Low. Ball 2. Straight 2s on the board.
He's able to get the changeup down on the previous pitch and then throw off the timing with the comeback fastball. Can see Harper Bunn late to it.
Up high, full count.
There's nowhere to put Bunn though. This is where you try and tee off on a free heater.
Swing and a miss. And there's the strikeout. And bases left loaded. That's going to do it. Tampa is going to take game 1 of this doubleheader with a final score, 11-4. We're going to have the second game here in just about 30 minutes time, so stay with us here on the SSC Digital Network. We'll see you shortly.